Hi, this is Steve, and in this video I'm going to show you how to integrate ClickMagick with the many affiliate networks available such as Max Bounty, PeerFly, and ClickBooth. The two most common approaches to tracking conversions are using tracking pixels, which is covered in another video, and server-to-server tracking, which uses something called a postback URL. Because tracking pixels are simply display elements, they can be used on any web page, they're easy to set up, and they're very flexible. This is why tracking pixels are an industry standard, and they work almost 100% of the time. I say almost because there's always the chance that a tracking pixel won't fire for a technical reason, such as a user clicking away from a slow-loading web page before the pixel is displayed. This, by the way, is why you should always place tracking pixels at the top of your pages whenever possible. Well, affiliate networks wanted a way to track conversions 100% of the time, so they came up with the idea of using server-to-server tracking using postback URLs. Now, server-to-server tracking is 100% accurate, but there's a lot more setup involved, and it can be quite technical. But if you're using an affiliate network and you're up to the challenge, this is the way to go. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the setup process step by step. So let's go ahead and get started. The first technical skill you're going to need to learn is how to modify what's called a query string in a URL. Now, if you're an online marketer, knowing what a query string is and how to modify one is a great skill to have, so we've created an FAQ that will bring you up to speed on this topic. You can find the FAQ by going to the Help menu and choosing FAQs. Once there, click in the search box and type the phrase query string, and then click search. Next, click What is a query string? And here's the FAQ. Query strings are so important to setting up server-to-server tracking that if you don't already understand how to modify query strings, you should pause this video right now and read through this entire FAQ until you fully understand it. It's that important. So at this point, I'm going to assume that you understand query strings, and I'm going to move on and describe the 3 different ways that people typically want to set up tracking with their affiliate networks. For that, let's go to the whiteboard. The most basic tracking setup for an affiliate network is to simply drive clicks from your traffic source to the product offer within the affiliate network. As you can see in this diagram, traffic is being driven to the tracking link in your ClickMagick account, and from there, the clicks are sent directly to the offer in the affiliate network. Next, if a sale is made, the affiliate network notifies the ClickMagick tracking link of the conversion by internally clicking on a special link called a postback URL. This is the server-to-server communication that I mentioned earlier, and it will happen 100% of the time when a sale is made. I'm going to show you how to create a postback URL and how to add it to your affiliate network in just a moment. But before I do, I want to briefly mention the 2 other common setups which are covered in separate videos. The first one is where you have some sort of landing page between your traffic source and the affiliate network. This would typically be a pre-sale page where you might promote yourself and offer some special bonuses if your visitor signs up before a certain deadline. This, by the way, is a great use for ClickMagick's countdown timers and Magick bars. If you haven't looked at those yet, you might want to check them out. They're up here in the content menu. You'll notice also that this setup has 2 tracking links, and the second one uses ClickMagick's pixel code technology. This is a powerful setup, but it's more complicated than the previous one, and it's why we have a special video just for this setup. You can find the video for this setup in the video tutorial section of the Help menu. Now let's talk about the final scenario. This is the most technical of the 3 common setups. It's when you want to include an email opt-in page before the affiliate network offer. This is the most complicated setup because you have to integrate both ClickMagick and your autoresponder with the affiliate network. This gets tricky because you have to pass some special ClickMagick information through your autoresponder and on to the affiliate network. We have a video for this as well, and again, you can find that video in the video tutorial section of the Help menu. So if you watch this video, the video for landing pages, and the video for opt-in pages, you should be able to set up and track any kind of funnel that you can imagine with your affiliate network. But in this video, I'm just going to focus on the simplest setup, where you're simply going from a traffic source such as Bing or Google AdWords through your tracking link and then onto your affiliate network. Let's take another look at that very first diagram. Normally, if you're using tracking pixels, ClickMagick can manage the entire tracking process without too much effort. And while some affiliate networks do support tracking pixels, server-to-server tracking using a postback URL is more accurate, and it's the recommended method. To set this up, affiliate networks allow tracking systems such as ClickMagick to pass in some tracking data so that when a sale is made, the affiliate network can tell ClickMagick exactly what happened. Now, every affiliate network handles this process slightly differently, but the mechanism is basically the same. You pass the tracking data into a query string, and that tracking data is returned in the postback URL as part of a query string. Now, I'm about to get into this, so if you're not comfortable with query strings yet, you should pause this video and read the FAQ I gave you earlier. Just trust me on this. If you don't understand query strings, the rest of this video isn't going to make any sense. So let's see how you would set this up. First, let's take a quick look at a very popular affiliate network called Max Bounty. I've got it open in a tab right up here. Here on the dashboard, you can see all sorts of offers that you can promote. There are literally thousands of them, and new ones are being added all the time. You can click on any one of these to review them, or you can search for specific topics up here in the search box. And when you find something that you want to promote, you simply copy the affiliate link they provide in the offer, and you'll use that when you create your ClickMagick tracking link. Now, I've already chosen a product called Antarctic Snow Water, and I've already copied the link to my clipboard. So let's go back to the whiteboard, and I'll show you how you would set this up in ClickMagick. If you look at this setup, you can see the traffic coming in here on the left. Next, we have the ClickMagick tracking link, which points to the offer in the affiliate network. This is the part we need to change first. So let me show you the link to the Antarctic Snow Water offer so you can see what it looks like. Here it is. Now, to add conversion tracking to this link, we need to pass an extra piece of data to Max Bounty, and we do that by adding an additional value to this link's query string. With Max Bounty, you pass this data in a variable called S2. Other affiliate networks use different names, but it's exactly the same process, and I'll give you those other names at the end of this video, so hang on if you're using a different affiliate network. Let's add the S2 variable to the end of our link. Next, every click that flows through ClickMagick has a unique identifier, and with this identifier, ClickMagick can keep track of all the stats related to the click. This click ID is the value that we pass to Max Bounty, and because it's different for every click, we have a special piece of text called a token that you can use in tracking links that will cause ClickMagick to pass the actual click ID when the tracking link is processed. That token looks like this: open bracket, click ID, close bracket. This is what the final link to a Max Bounty offer would look like, and you would use this link as the primary URL in your ClickMagick tracking link. Let's copy this and go to links. Let's click on Create New Link. From here, I'm going to enter the link's name, Antarctic Snow Water. For the link ID, I'm going to use MB for Max Bounty, and then a dash, and ASW, short for Antarctic Snow Water. Next, I'm going to paste in the Max Bounty link, but first I need to select what's there and hit the delete key. Now I'll paste in the Max Bounty link. You can see the S2 equals click ID right here. Now let's click Create Link. Okay, the link's been created. Let's go ahead and open it. And here's the tracking link. This is what you'll use in Bing or Google AdWords or other traffic sources. So that's the first half of what we need to set up. The second half is to create the postback URL and install it in the affiliate network. To do that, we go to the Tools menu and select the Postback Builder tool. So let's go ahead and do that. Tools, Postback Builder. Creating postback URL in the Postback Builder is really simple. All you need to do is select the affiliate network you're working with, in this case Max Bounty, and then click on the Generate Postback URL button. ClickMagick will automatically generate the correct postback URL for you. All you need to do is copy the link and paste it into the settings of your affiliate network. Let me show you how you do this for Max Bounty. Let's copy the postback URL we just generated, and now let's click on the Max Bounty tab. In Max Bounty, you can install your postback URL in two different places. First, you can click on any offer and set the postback URL for just that offer. But the easier way is to set the default postback URL in your profile setting. That way, if you make the setting once, you don't have to worry about it anymore, no matter how many offers you choose to promote. Now, the only time you would want to set the postback URL for an individual offer is if you were using more than one tracking system with your affiliate network. Now, that's pretty rare and generally only happens when you're transitioning from one tracking system to another. So for simplicity, you should use the system-wide setting if you can. In Max Bounty, that setting is in your user profile. So let's click on that over here on the left. In the Profile section, go to the upper right where it says Edit Profile. Click on that. Next, scroll down to the section where it says Promotion Methods, and then look for where it says Default Callback Type. In the drop-down menu, choose URL because we're going to be pasting in a postback URL. And then for the default callback code, paste in the postback URL that ClickMagick generated. Finally, let's save the changes by clicking on the Save Settings button. Now let's go back to our diagram. At this point, we have the tracking link set up where we're passing the click ID to the affiliate network, and we also have the postback URL set up to pass the click ID back to ClickMagick along with the commission amount. So provided that we haven't made any mistakes, this funnel should be set up and ready to use. Now, I always like to show people how to test their setups in these videos, and this setup is a bit tricky because we don't have any control over the affiliate network part of the funnel. To test this setup takes 2 steps. The first step is to test your tracking link to make sure the offer page pulls up in the affiliate network. Once you know that that works, you can go on to the second step. Step 2 is to test your postback URL, and the easiest and fastest way to do that is to actually run some traffic through your tracking link and watch closely for the first few sales in your affiliate network stats. If ClickMagick shows those same sales in the S column of your tracking link and your commissions are showing up, then you know everything is working correctly. On the other hand, if you start seeing sales in your affiliate network, but you're not seeing them in ClickMagick, then something is wrong. The best way to track down any problems is to use the Postback Debugger, which you can also find in the Tools menu. Let me show you how you would do that. Let's click on Tools and choose Postback Debugger. The Postback Debugger shows you the last 50 postbacks made to your account. They'll be listed right here. So when something isn't working, it's for one of 3 reasons. The first reason is that ClickMagick hasn't actually received a postback from the affiliate network. If the postback isn't listed here, then you know that the postback URL isn't set up correctly in your affiliate network. Just go back into your affiliate network and check your settings. The second reason is that ClickMagick got the postback, but it's invalid. That means the S1 value right here is wrong. S1 should be a number with at least 9 digits, and you can see here that S1 isn't even set. This is the most common reason why postbacks fail. You can see a valid S1 right here. To fix this, you simply go back to your tracking link and make sure that your primary URL is setting the click ID in the query string being sent to your affiliate offer. If you need to, just go back and review the first part of this video. Now let's talk about the third reason why your conversion might not be showing properly. If you see a piece of text for either the S1 equals or amount equals values, it means that you copied the postback URL for the wrong affiliate network in the postback builder. All you need to do to fix this is to go back into the postback builder tool, select the correct affiliate network, and copy the new postback URL into your affiliate network settings, and you should be good to go. So now that I've shown you how to set everything up and how to fix any problems you have, the only thing left to cover is, what if you're using a different affiliate network other than Max Bounty? Well, fortunately, this is pretty easy. There's only one thing you need to change if you're using a different affiliate network, and to cover that, we need to go to ClickMagick's Tracking Guide. It's right up here in the Help menu under Tracking Guide. If you haven't read this tracking guide yet, it's a fantastic tutorial on why tracking is so important and how to track effectively. But for now, we're just going to scroll down to the section on postback URLs. Let's click it. This postback URL section of the tracking guide goes through what I've covered in this video. It shows you how to pass the click ID. It shows you how to generate your postback URL with the ClickMagick's postback URL builder. It shows you how to add your postback URL to your affiliate network, and it shows you how to troubleshoot your postback URLs. What I want to show you right now is how to pass the click ID to other affiliate networks. So let's scroll back up, and you'll see a list of the different settings. If you look right here at Max Bounty, you see that you would pass the click ID using the S2 variable in your tracking link. That should look familiar. If you look at Commission Junction, you see that you would pass click ID with the SID variable name. For CPA Way, you would use Sub-ID. And for Performance Revenues, you would use AFF_sub. Other than changing this variable name in the primary URL of your tracking link, everything else I've shown you in this video remains the same. In particular, do not change the S1 variable in the postback URL or you will break everything. Just leave that alone. To wrap up this video, the two key points to remember are that for integration to work, you must pass the Click ID to the affiliate network, and the affiliate network must pass the Click ID back through the postback URL. If you want to use a landing page or an opt-in page as part of your funnel, before passing control to the affiliate network, the Click ID will have to be passed through those pages as well, and this can get pretty technical, which is why we have separate videos to walk you through that part of the setup process. As always, if you have any questions, please contact us at the help desk. This is Steve with ClickMagick. I'll see you on the next video.